So good morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. Say it's 43 degrees outside. You can see most of my driveway is almost done being icy. My area that tends to stick there in the trees is still kind of icy. But the road that you can see there may be a little clean. Anyway, I know you hear the Jeep running. We're gonna go test the driveway. Again, most of my loop portion, most of that is also cleared. So we're gonna go test it. Now I've got my big thick coat and my hat and all of that other stuff in the Jeep. So should I get halfway there and get stuck, I'm not walking the 3/4 of a mile back to the house in just a hoodie. Having said that, that's all I'm wearing in the Jeep. I got the heat on in the Jeep. So Miss Panda's getting excited. She knows we're going to our ride, see if we can get to the mailbox. See, we're gonna tell her. She's like, yeah, let's do the mailbox trip, Mom. And yeah, talk to you in a few. Woo woo, home safe. All right, how do we say this? All south-facing slopes, or as muddy as my piece of driveway here. It's a muddy mess, just a muddy mess. Good Lord. All north-facing slopes are still as icy as my corner. Yeah, you can see my tire tracks in it. You know how you don't see the dirt? Just the tire tracks in the ice. I'm not going anywhere today. I made it to the mailbox, made it back. 4-wheel drive, didn't slide. You know, Jeep did what it was supposed to do. You know, I was like, let's do this. But it also doesn't mean that I need to push it. Do I have to be anywhere today? No, not specifically. There's a potluck at 3. And while going to that at 3 wouldn't be an issue, but normally when I go, I don't get home till about 7, 8 o'clock at night. And I don't want to drive the road on the ice at night once it refreezes. That's just, Nita can stay home. Probably also means that I will not go to the gym tomorrow morning. Just to give it another day, just let it dry some. You know, I had a lot of ice. So, I'll find something else to do. Panda's like, yeah, let's do it. She's outside. Come on, Mom. What are we doing? We'll figure something out. Talk to you in a few. Oops. Sorry about that. Helps if I turn the camera off before I turn it sideways. All right. Early spring signs. These are the green stems to my naked ladies. And what it is they'll come up and they'll green like this and get long and flowy and, you know, just outshadow the grass like crazy. And you can see them there, and they're all up. And the yellow damage is from the last snowstorm I had. I'm sure they have damage on them this time too, and it'll take them a little while to yellow up, but they're still just coming. They're like, yeah, whatever. In their world, it's spring. Having said that, those are the newer ones to pop up. Big old dark green patch there in the middle. Those are, again, naked ladies. I've got some here that are just coming up out of the snow. I'm going to zoom in so you can see them. There's some. And then there's another little patch. Kind of right there. There you go. To the right of the stick. And there's another little patch right there next to that piece of wood. Again, small patches. But those are naked ladies. You know, and they're like, yeah, let's do this. We're coming up. I'm not ready for them to come up. Yeah. There's clumps of certain grasses out here I wanted to get rid of. Like these big old pieces of crabgrass. I wanted to come out with a shovel and physically dig them up so they don't overtake. Because there's naked ladies up there coming up out of the snow. Now that entire row is naked ladies. And they're all coming up, which is insane. Having said that, usually in this spot right here, there are crocus. And those are not up yet. And they're usually the first ones up. So I don't know why my naked ladies are up and the crocus are not. You know? Just, I'm absolutely clueless. So, but the crocus are not up yet. They're really pretty when they come up. They're a really nice blue. Now from there, my wild onion is up, doing well. He's been up for a while. All of his friends are down here. Wild onion. They're all coming up too. I don't mean just all of them. Every time I find them out there in the regular yard, I move them up here. That way I've got a little piece of hillside here that is nothing but wild onion. Kind of, for the most part. I say that kind of for the most part. I have to move Panda's gray toy up there. Because if you look at the tip, that's a tulip coming up. And then over here, where her gray toy is, those are hyacinths coming up. Now again, all of these I moved from the yard, because they were just kind of out in the middle of the yard somewhere. And I've slowly but surely moved all of them up here on the hillside, so I can keep track of them. There's an onion again. There's another onion there. Probably a daffodil. Daffodil there. Daffodil there. Well, those right there are all daffodils. That one is probably a daffodil. So as far as the bulbs are concerned, spring is here. They're at their right time. They're the first things that come up. This little ice storm they're just like, whatever. They don't care. They're up. Now I've got some grape hyacinths. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Hyacinth. That is along here. That I don't see up yet. So there's the first piece of Panda's toy. And you can see that one's even got buds on it. So and I think the last video or two ago, I said that right now is the time to feed your bulbs. Again, there's that tulip, some hyacinths, and there's some more tulips right there. And it's true, right now is the time. If you've got bulb food, put it on your bulbs, because they're starting to do that grow thingy. And a little bit of bulb food to just help them have a spectacular bloom right now. It's like eating a little power bar. All right, well, I thought I'd share. I got spring stuff coming up. So, and even that's wild oxeye daisy. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a very specific mushroom. It's old, but that's what they do once they've gotten old and spored out. I just can't think of the name of that mushroom right now. It's not edible. All right, well, y'all have an awesome day. Yeah, I'm crossing the street, or crossing the way. Because here we go again. This is where my wild foxglove bloom. And if you look, I got daffodils in there too. I don't know if you saw it. You see the little green spots? And those are actually almost ready to flower. Insane. Just insane. So, if you haven't done it yet, feed your bulbs. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I know it's always so hard to see from here, but the ice that comes off my wet weather waterfall is just awesome. Yeah, it's still too icy and mushy and crazy snowy to hike up there. Panda says she don't care. You know, he's a goat. Anyway, thought I'd show. We'll share. Talk to y'all later.